Hey y'all. I hope you had or were able to have a nice couple of days here off. And I really just wanted to come to you today because something was touching me to maybe speak out. One of the things I was really struggling, I'm over here trying to write note cards and a whole bunch of other stuff and scratching stuff out, as you can see. And I just couldn't come up with the right words. So I'm going to wing it. But that is pretty much me. So, hi, I'm Alicia. I am coming to you today with for a few different reasons. One, to reach out to the students that get to do virtual school. I want you all to sit back and think about how when you go to school, how important you think your appearance is, okay? With that importance, how much does that affect your day-to-day when you're in school? Okay? Sit back and think about that for a second. While you're thinking about that, also, I want to reach out to parents because being a mother myself to 3 kiddos, the oldest is a girl. She is going to be 5 in May, and so this is really something near and dear to my heart. So, all right, students, you guys were thinking about that. Keep thinking about that. But parents, I want you to listen to this too. This one's for you as well. Because your kids see exactly what, well, it might not be picked up by the student, by your children, as well as you want it to. Okay, so they pick up what they want. And sometimes we have to think outside the box, really, to understand maybe what they're picking up for us, okay? So, some of you, students and parents, may be wondering why I look like this. Fairly plain, not a whole lot on this side, okay? But on this side, all done up, right? Nails done, earrings on, or earring on, eyes done. Okay? So you see that. All right. I'm going to wipe this part of my lipstick off. And I want you to see how much different. I want you to answer. How much different does this make me look? Doing this backwards kind of a pain in the butt. This is actually lip stain, so it's going to be on there for the rest of the day. Anyway. All right. How much different does this side look compared to that side? All right, students, this one's for you. Particularly girls, but it could reach out to guys and others, all right? So this is me, okay? Without glasses. We'll throw the glasses on after we clean them here in a minute. This is me with glasses. All right, when you're going to school virtually or work virtually, do you insist on getting all done up? Do you do this or do you do this? What is your choice? I can tell you, I've worked from home, and this was my main go-to. Quick hair done, throw it up, It's literally in a messy bun. I took this part, pulled it down, threw it back up. Okay? That's it. That's my go-to. Because honestly, this doesn't matter if nobody can see it, right? No. So why would I take time out of my day, away from my kids, away from work, to do this? Other than either hide myself or feel a little bit more confident, okay? You students specifically, you do know that this girl is the same as this girl. Excuse me. A little bit of makeup doesn't change anything other than my outside appearance. That's it. It doesn't change my heart. It doesn't change my brain. It doesn't change my soul. It doesn't change my spirit. None of that. You control that. Okay, so when you go back to school, I want you to seriously think about why you're worried about what everybody else thinks about you, okay? Right now, you are doing virtual school and you are really focusing on your schoolwork, getting good grades, trying to learn different curves, all of that stuff. And it is a challenge. It is a huge challenge. That challenge is not a challenge I ever had to face until I got to college. And those challenges, especially with little guidance, and no offense to parents, but they're overwhelmed too. We are overwhelmed. Having virtual school or going virtually, and having to make sure that all our kids have everything taken care of, making sure that all of their schoolwork's done. I mean, I have a preschooler. I did not do any of the virtual work yet. I didn't. It's preschool. We did our own thing here at home. But my husband and I's philosophy was that if we were going to homeschool or go virtually, if we were going to go virtually, then we would have homeschooled, because it doesn't really make any sense for us to sit down and do the virtual stuff. We might as well just homeschooled if that was the case. Or I guess that's our thought. May not be everybody else's. We like sending our daughter to school. She loves it. She loves the interaction, and that's great. But I really want you all to understand, even parents, if you're working from home right now, and this is you, and this is what your kids see, and then when you go to work and they see this, they think they have to do this too. Okay? We don't have to hide ourselves, and we don't need this to be more confident. We just need to work on ourselves so that this is confident. They're no different. Okay? They're no different. And I really want all of you students, to know that focusing on your schoolwork and getting good grades and trying to make sure that you are doing all of the things that you're able to do while you're at home, and you're making your own routines and you're doing your own schedules and all of those things, that's great. That's awesome to be able to do that currently. But don't take it with a grain of salt, okay? And I mean that as in, don't just push it off. Don't just slack off all day and then procrastinate. 1 second. Please stop doing that with my pens, okay? Thank you. You can draw. Don't beat them up against the table. Thank you. My 5-year-old is sitting over here. Anyways, I just want you all to realize what we're showing our children, okay? So call today's topic whatever you want to call it. And pardon my French, but I I like to do things the no bull kind of way, okay? And I think sometimes parents do and do and do and do and do, and they create some kind of schedule and routine. And then they don't realize what that is showing their children, okay? And it doesn't make you a bad parent. It just makes you a parent that's struggling, okay? You're just surviving life. You're trying to make sure that everybody's taken care of. You're trying to make sure the house is clean. Believe me, this is the only part of my house that's clean. So this is why we are videoing here. I'm wearing sweatpants. Yeah, I just want you all to know that you're not bad parents, okay? You're just trying to survive, okay? You're trying to get all the things done. You're trying to get the schoolwork done. Adding that on top of everything else, it's hard. It's super hard. And I know it can be really hard to try to think for someone else, try to think for the students in our lives. But sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we need to put aside all the laundry in the living room, all the laundry waiting to be done, all the dishes, the sweeping, all of that stuff. Maybe just needs to be put on hold so that we can sit down and think to ourselves, what do our students in our lives take away from our habits and schedules and routines? Are we affecting them negatively? That is really a very important thing to remember. And if you need help, please reach out. Okay? I have decided to start doing personal development, consulting, and life coaching. Just specifically for this reason. I think parents need help. And I think students need help. And I think new moms need help. I think people going through relationship problems right now need help. None of that makes you weak. None of that. It makes you very strong if you're willing to reach out and ask for help. So please, if I can help, let me help, okay? Not even if. That's really a not good way to say it. I can help you. So please let me help you. Whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it may be, okay? Weaving Through Life, LLC, is at your assistance.